Well, as we come to the end of day 3, we now ask all of you who are here with us for even greater involvement. We have left the agenda for day 4 quite open, awaiting your input. And to gather your input, we're going to ask you to complete a simple survey form. In a moment, I'm going to drop a link to the secure online survey form into the chat box where you may use it to access the survey. The survey lists the various topics that we have considered during these days of the conference and asks if you're interested in learning more about these in future conferences, perhaps, or if you are willing to work with others to develop these areas, maybe addressing some of the issues and needs that have been brought up, beginning perhaps with some breakout sessions, launching such efforts during tomorrow's conference. Chris or Lara, do you have anything more to say about the survey and day 4 as I go to drop that in the chat box?
We have a framework for day 4, but we don't know what content to put in there until Lara and I have looked at the results of this survey in an hour's time. We really are depending on you to give us steerage in this way. Thanks, Dan.
Amen. This is your community. There's a few handful of people who played with the structure of putting this time together this week. This is your community. And the more you speak into this, we speak into this collectively, the richer, the fuller, and the more effective that we're going to be in attacking these questions and combining our efforts to get some answers. So please take some leadership on your own. Let's make this happen, not just a handful.
I see comments that there's an error in the link. I'm going to try grabbing it from a different source and dropping it again.
Just one other comment. You might be tempted to say yes to everything. Please don't. We are looking for some differentiation of things that you consider important to take forward one way or another. So we're just asking for yes or no, but please don't say yes to absolutely everything. That won't help us with our decision making for tomorrow. It may show that you're very eager and keen. That's great, but we need some distinctions.
Thank you, Vincent, for that comment that it is telling you it's expired. I'm just checking the date. It went active 10 minutes ago and should be active for 30 more minutes. Anybody try that last link I dropped? Is it working? Somebody give, no. All of the testing, same error.
It's not a
Chris,
time
I'm going to let you run
issue?
with this while I deal with technical.
Is it a time zone issue, Dan? Would that be? Okay.
I'm going to open up the start time and so forth, just wide open.
Okay, then we're open for informal discussion. If you want to, especially if you want to steer Lara and I about tomorrow, and I'm happy for you to raise topics by voice now, and we can discuss things.
If I may, Chris,
yeah.
Would we be able to invite Rodrigo to sharing a special gift with us before we dive into open conversation?
Oh, yes, we hadn't quite finished the formal, sorry, we haven't quite finished the formal thing. I was taking over from Dan. Yeah, Rodrigo.
Somebody give me a message if it works now.
Okay, brothers, let's listening to the Psalm 67 in Portuguese. Que Deus seja misericordioso e nos abençoe. Que a luz do seu rosto brilhe sobre nós. Que teus caminhos sejam conhecidos em toda a terra e a tua salvação entre as nações de toda parte. Que os povos te louvem, ó Deus. Sim, que todos os povos te louvem. Que o mundo inteiro cante de alegria, pois governas os povos com justiça e guia as nações de toda a terra. Que os povos te louvem, ó Deus. Sim, que todos os povos te louvem. Então a terra dará suas colheitas, e Deus, o nosso Deus, nos abençoará ricamente. Sim, Deus nos abençoará, e todos os habitantes da terra o temerão. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Amém, muito obrigado.